Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And so this may ruffle some feathers, but I really don't give a fudge because this needs to be said. A couple of things that I want to kind of just address the YouTube tech community and kind of get this out there for people to hear, because the YouTube community is forever moving and forever changing, but it's also changing into a direction that I think is detrimental rather than being a positive to the community. And I want to say something about it. And that thing is two major things, right? Clicks and critiquing. Clicks and critiquing. Let's talk about clicks real fast because I'm not trying to make this video so long. Collaborations is great. Collaborations is wonderful. And I've been a huge supporter of collaborations from way back in the day. And back in the day, it was very fun to collaborate with a bunch of different tech YouTubers and have everyone's insight and perception on one video or on one live stream. I mean, back then we had Hangouts on air, so we really didn't do a lot of live streaming, but we did do a lot of video collaborating. And you know, today it seems like clicks are more locked down. They're more exclusive and inclusive. And, you know, that kind of hurts the newer creators coming in, because the newer creators feel like they got to click up with somebody. And when they click up with that said person, then they feel like that they're kind of like trapped to just be within that circle. And it's furthest from it. There are some who feel like that they roam with a particular circle, and when they start to work with other creators, they are alienated and exiled. We shouldn't be doing that. Come on, we're grown adults. We shouldn't be doing that. You know, I expect to see this from the young kids in the tech space that are, you know, up and coming YouTubers about tech, who are like, you know, under the age of 18. I can see that mentality from them because they're not even mentally mature yet at a level to understand stuff like this. But a lot of the adults that I'm seeing that are doing this, not calling out specific names, you know who you are. But by doing stuff like this, you literally are bringing a negative field into the YouTube tech space. It is great to have your set of friends and whatnot. Hey, you know, being comfortable with a specific group of creators and whatnot, and that may work for you. But it doesn't mean that you have to have this exclusive atmosphere to that point where you create this idea of you're either with us or against us type of thing. We're all interested in technology. We're all at this, going towards the same goal. We're all doing the same thing. And so that kind of correlates with what I'm also going to talk about, which is critiquing people's videos. When you're within these groups and you think it's an exclusive group, know that word travels around, okay? I know that there's people who say things and critique other people's videos, and I think that's very childish to do that. It is one thing to critique someone's video to help them make their videos better or give them suggestions that may work for them, but it's another thing to just say stuff to tear them down and have a laugh at their expense. You know, not everyone is walking around with $50,000 worth of equipment in their home. Not everyone has the same type of phone to be able to create content, or the same type of cameras to create content. Some people just do content like me, just straight from my bedroom, no glowing lights, no BS in the background or anything like that, right? You can see my ceiling fan, you can see my Death Note painting over there, you can see the Nightmare Before Christmas hanging over my closet door, and that's all I have to it. But it's not there for viewers to look at, right? When I make a video and I'm talking about a phone, the phone needs to be the centerpiece of what I'm talking about. You take anybody that actually takes all the time to put all this extra effort, putting a fake plant in their background and putting glowing lights and all this other stuff. You strip that stuff down to the core thing, and what is it? It comes down to the core thing of that video, the phone or the item that they are reviewing. And if like 50 people got the same item to review, sets you no different from anyone else, right? So I get why people are like, the only way that they can make their video better because they're fighting for views on YouTube is to go above and beyond with videography, cinematography, and just editing and all that other stuff. And I get it. But you choose to do that, that's by you. You are not the golden standard for everybody else to follow. This is not follow the leader. The whole point of creating content is trying to be just a little bit more on the individual side of things and let your creativity show, or let your personality shine. Some people don't have the massive amount of money to be that creative, and all they have is their charisma and their attitude, and that's all they have on camera. Can't knock them and say some really mean things about them just because, you know, you want to critique their videos, and because they're not at your level just yet, doesn't mean that they won't get to your level just yet. Doesn't mean that they're not on their way to it. They can get that one viral video that is going to catapult them really quick, really fast. I think a lot of the negative attitude on YouTube needs to stop. I think a lot of people need to get back to the essence of what we used to do. You know, we were a very big inclusive community in our section of YouTube, and one of the things was we always wanted to help build the next person up. And I think that's being lost in this newfound attitude of exclusive and like critiquing things and being overbearing on it. You know, I represent myself in a humble way. That's because I'm always humble. I don't think I'm anybody. I've never put that I'm somebody. Doesn't matter how many subscribers I have. I'm still a freaking nobody. And I'm just out here just talking about the things that I enjoy to talk about. And those people who let this stuff get to their head, you need to deflate your heads. Come back to a little place that I call Earth. And just be positive. And do your videos. And enjoy what you do. It's not a race where you want to destroy and beat the next person. You know, we're all fighting for the views, yes. But you don't have to be cutthroat about it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I gotta say on it. So.